In today's video, we're taking a look at a question I get asked a lot in my stream, which is, do you have any tips for Herblore? So this is not really like a Herblore guide, so to speak. I'm just gonna go through some things you might want to know if you're looking to get, let's say, 45 Herblore or maybe even a bit higher. Or if you're trying to make some money collecting the herbs or secondaries. They are worth quite a lot right now. So when you want to start your Herblore trading, there are 3 quests that you kind of want to do. First, you need to do Druidic Ritual to get 3 Herblore. Then you can do Jungle Potion to get 9. Then you level it to 10 and you can do Dig Site, which gives you 17. Heroes Quest also gives you some Herblore XP later on. Next, we will jump to good monsters to kill for herbs. The best one is probably Chaos Druids, either in Edgeville Dungeon, in the Yanil Agility Dungeon, or in the Ardoin Hut. The Taverley Dungeon probably isn't too bad either. The Yanil Agility Dungeon Chaos Druids require 57 Agility, and the Ardoin Hut requires 46 Thieving. But Edgeville Dungeon is a good spot for them as well, and doesn't require anything. It is in the wilderness, but there probably isn't that much PKing going on right now without special attacks. Next up is the Chaos Druid Warriors that are pretty good for herbs, and they do drop some secondaries. I'll go more into that in the second part of the video. They're in the Yanil Agility Dungeon as well, and they require 40 Agility. Other monsters I would consider are Thugs and Men in Edgeville. Thugs are in the Edgeville Dungeon and Men are in a house just north of Edgeville Bank. They drop easy clues as well, both of them. And there was a change today where they changed Wizard Boots to easy clues, so doing those might be alright. And especially once God pages are added, like Samrak Book and others, easy clues will be worth doing. Apparently you can open them on Entrana after that update to get a bigger chance of getting the pages, since you can't get armor or weapons in Entrana. Druids in Taverley are also pretty good. They are a bit higher level at like level 33, but there's also a prayer altar right next to them, so you could use like your offensive prayers all the time. Or it's by the monsters, it's the rune altar looking thing in the middle. Next, let's check out the secondaries. The easy one to get is Eye of Nudes. You can buy them in Port Sarim or Taverley. I have multiple thousand myself, and the way I got them was by doing Air RC south of Falador and then running to the shop to buy them after every run. You could also buy them pretty fast if you have multiple glories by teleporting your trainer and then running to the Port Sarim shop. Next are Unicorn Horn Dust, and as you can see, I've color coded some of the monsters so you can see more easily which drops what. But the best spot for these are unicorns. I'm not a huge fan of them. It's a pretty long run to the bank. But there is a trick you could do, which is taking a full inventory of unfinished potions, making those, dropping them, and then getting another full inventory of unicorn horns. That way you save basically half of the travel time. You do lose the potions though. Chaos Druid Warriors also drop them occasionally, so those are an alright spot for the horn dust. There are a few monsters that drop limpwurt roots. I haven't included them all in this, but Chaos Druid Warriors again, Hobgoblins, Tribesmen, and the Taverley Druids. Tribesmen also drop snape grass, herbs, gold ore, and medium clues now, so they are pretty good training spot. I have a video on Tribesmen and Chaos Druid Warriors, and I'll link them both in the description. Killing Hobgoblins at the Crafting Guild is a pretty good way to get limps, especially since you can pick up snape grass while you do it. Red spider eggs are found in the Edgeville Dungeon and Work Sewers near the Moss Giants, and the way I got these was collecting them while I was doing monkey bars for my agility. It's also pretty fast to bank from there, especially if you're using glories again. There's also one spider egg in the Karamja volcano, but maybe not the best spot unless you want to kill lesser demons for some reason and pick them up while you do it. White berries are once again dropped by Chaos Druid Warriors, and they can be also found on the ground in the Red Dragon Isle, which is the lava zone south of Crater Demons in the wilderness, so it's around level 40 wilderness. You probably want to take an anti-dragon shield if you go there. I don't know how scary the red dragons are, but might as well. Snape grass can be collected at the crafting guild on the ground, as I said, but some monsters also drop them. Chaos Druid warriors, Chaos Druid and Tribesmen. Dragon scale dust can be found on the ground, or the dragon scales can be found on the ground in Taverley dungeon near the blue dragons. It's a bit of a run, but pretty fast to get them, I would imagine. One of Zamorak can be found in the Chaos Temple. It's a prayer altar on the west side of the wilderness, just a bit south of level 1 wilderness. It can only be telegrabbed, so that kind of explains the high price as well, since you have to use 500 GP to get one. It's a pretty decent way of leveling your mage cost effectively right now. You could probably also kill the Zamorak monks there while you do it. I don't think they drop anything, but still decent XP or maybe Alk at the same time. Janger berries are only used for Zamorak brews right now, so I doubt many people are making them and no one's buying them right now, so I didn't put up a price. Chocolate dust will be used for energy potions at least, once those come out in later in 04. And it's not a bad idea to buy some if you're in Grand Tree or hang out a lot in Yanil. I think the Grand Tree shop has like 10 of them or even more. Maybe it's like 8 chocolate bars and 5 dust. I think that's pretty much it for the secondaries. Next up, I'll discuss vials very shortly. The best place to buy them and fill them empty is probably Ardoin. You buy them from the general store south of the monastery, and you can fill them at the manor yard on the way to the bank. You could also try to buy them pre-filled in Shallow Village or the Taibo Vanai general store, but those are probably pretty contested, so if you're doing something in Shallow Village like fishing or mining the gem rocks, might be a good way to get some vials and feathers as well in another shop. Yeah, I think that's about it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching. Keep tuned for more videos and subscribe if you like the content.